Cosmetic surgery is often seen as a gateway to self-transformation, a chance for people to improve their appearance and gain more confidence. However, for some celebrities, this journey has led to changes that are so extreme, they are almost unrecognizable. In today's video, we will explore 30 famous personalities who have undergone fascinating cosmetic surgery journeys filled with regrets and unforgettable lessons. Leave a 1 in the comments if you empathize with these stars, or a 0 if you have a different opinion. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exciting upcoming videos. When it comes to dramatic aesthetic transformations, the name Amanda Lepore cannot be overlooked. As a transgender woman, legendary model, and performance artist, Amanda has spent decades perfecting a look that is both iconic and boldly unapologetic. Her journey to cosmetic surgery is not just about aesthetics. It's a story about identity, self-expression, and the price paid for pursuing an idealized image. Born and raised in Cedar Grove, New Jersey, Amanda began shaping her destiny at a very young age. At just 15, she began her gender transition. A decision that marked the beginning of a lifelong pursuit of the perfect symmetrical appearance that aligned with her inner allure. Her surgical procedures resemble a long list of extreme enhancements. Multiple breast augmentations, rib removal to achieve an impossibly tiny waist, rhinoplasty, lip fillers, and cheek implants. The process is truly remarkable. Amanda has never hidden anything. She has always been open about every surgery, explaining the motivations and the artistry behind her transformations. For her beauty is not just about appearance. It's about creating a living masterpiece. She once shared that her inspiration came from the glamour of old Hollywood, with Marilyn Monroe as her true muse. Her steadfast vision earned her the title of the most expensive body in the world, a title she proudly embraced. But behind the glamour and ostentation, there was a deeper truth. Amanda's story is one of self-acceptance without fear. Her transformation wasn't just about fitting in. It was about becoming the shining star she always dreamed of, not a girl diminished by others. With her openness and confidence, Amanda became a powerful symbol of inspiration in the LGBTQ+ community, encouraging others to live authentically and without regret. She rose above challenges, facing harsh criticism and societal pressures, to become a model of courage and self-acceptance. Her story is a reminder that changes in appearance aren't just about conforming to societal standards, but also about expressing personal freedom and empowerment, helping each individual find true beauty from within. Few celebrity transformations have captured the public's attention as much as that of Jocelyn Wildenstein, a high society woman from New York who became known as Catwoman or Lion Woman. Her journey into cosmetic surgery is said to have begun with an unexpected motive: to please her then-husband, art dealer Alec Wildenstein, who had a deep passion for wild cats. While cosmetic surgery was a common trend at the time for Jocelyn, it became a personal journey like no other, marked by continuous and noticeable changes to her appearance. Over time, Jocelyn is believed to have spent millions of dollars on surgeries to completely reshape her face. Multiple facelift surgeries left her skin unnaturally taut, while several eyelid surgeries caused her eyes to take on an exaggerated almond shape. These changes made her appearance resemble the wild cats her husband adored. Through these surgeries, Jocelyn not only transformed her look, but also sparked widespread public interest, becoming a symbol of a controversial transformation that was both fascinating and provocative. The cheek implants changed Jocelyn's bone structure, creating sharp, feline-inspired features that made her one of the most notorious and controversial figures in the world. But her transformation didn't stop there. Jocelyn underwent lip augmentation, chin reconstruction, and countless cosmetic injections to completely alter her appearance. Cosmetic surgeons estimate that she has undergone over a dozen major surgeries alongside numerous smaller aesthetic procedures to achieve her current look. She didn't just tweak minor aspects of her face, but rather reshaped it entirely, from creating defined features to altering the almond shape of her eyes and achieving smooth, youthful skin. This made her a symbol of the famous transformation trend, a subject regularly discussed in conversations about plastic surgery. What truly sets Jocelyn apart is her unwavering confidence and pride in the image she has created. Despite years of public criticism and media mockery, Jocelyn has remained steadfast in her decision. She doesn't view her cosmetic surgeries as mistakes or regrets, but rather as a personal decision that allowed her to recreate herself in a way that she desired. Rather than feeling ashamed of her transformation, she embraced it, taking pride in the changes she made to her appearance. Jocelyn didn't just live with her transformation, she turned it into a defining characteristic, an inseparable part of both her life and career. Linda Evangelista was once the face that defined an entire era. A supermodel of the 90s with striking features and unparalleled versatility, she played a significant role in shaping the golden age of fashion. With her captivating looks, she became a source of inspiration for designers, photographers, and editors, gracing over 700 magazine covers worldwide. Evangelista was not only a famous supermodel, but also a symbol of change and progress in the fashion industry. She was known for her ability to adapt across various collections and was the face of many high-end advertising campaigns. For fashion enthusiasts, Linda Evangelista epitomized beauty, allure, and strength in this highly competitive industry. However, in 2015, at the peak of her career, Evangelista made a decision that would change everything. She opted to try a non-invasive beauty procedure, cool sculpting, a fat-freezing therapy that was marketed as a breakthrough in reducing stubborn fat without the need for surgery. This method was said to be painless, required little recovery time, and effectively reduced fat, drawing the attention of many in the natural beauty community. Cool sculpting quickly became a popular choice for those wanting a slimmer figure without surgical intervention. Linda Evangelista decided to give it a try, hoping to enhance her appearance and maintain her flawless figure. However, the unexpected happened. After undergoing the procedure, she experienced severe complications that led to a long and difficult recovery process, impacting both her career and personal life. Following the cool sculpting treatment, Linda Evangelista faced serious side effects, including skin tightening and areas of frozen fat that couldn't properly recover. These complications not only caused physical pain, but also led to changes in her appearance that were beyond her control. For an extended period, Evangelista stepped out of the spotlight and faced criticism from the public and media. However, instead of feeling regret or viewing it as a mistake, Linda chose to embrace it as a part of her life. She used her story to warn others about the potential risks of non-invasive beauty treatments. Although she couldn't return to her previous career, Linda Evangelista remains a strong, resilient woman, proud of the path she has walked both with her career and in her challenging and transformative beauty journey. Instead of the smooth, contoured results she had hoped for, Linda developed hard lumps and swelling in the treated areas, a rare side effect known as paradoxical adipose hyperplasia (PAH), which occurs in less than 1% of patients. The results were devastating. The hardened fat could not be reduced through dieting exercise or even liposuction. She faced a situation that no one could have anticipated, where cutting-edge technology and cosmetic procedures failed to deliver the desired outcome, leaving her with complications that could not be immediately reversed. In September 2021, Evangelista bravely shared her experience in an emotional Instagram post, revealing how the failed treatment had deeply impacted both her physical and mental health. This was the first time she publicly opened up about the struggles and pain she endured in her journey to achieve perfection in her appearance. Rather than remaining silent, Linda chose to share her story with the world, not only to find comfort, but also to warn others about the potential risks of non-invasive beauty treatments. By 2022, she began to appear in public again, although she was very careful to conceal the changes to her face. With sincerity and resilience, Evangelista shed light on the hidden difficulties behind cosmetic surgeries and the arduous yet meaningful journey towards self-acceptance after personal losses. She became a symbol of strength, facing not only physical changes, but also overcoming mental struggles, teaching everyone that loving oneself in all circumstances is a journey that is never easy but always worth taking. Priscilla Presley's cosmetic surgery journey is considered one of Hollywood's most haunting cautionary tales. Once admired for her timeless natural beauty, her transformation journey, often linked to cosmetic surgery abuse, began in the early 2000s and quickly took a tragic turn due to a disastrous surgery. In a shocking development, Priscilla is believed to have fallen victim to an unlicensed doctor who injected industrial-grade silicone into her face, the same material used to lubricate car parts. The banned substances caused significant and long-lasting damage to her facial structure, making the contours of her cheeks and mouth stiff and uneven, drastically altering the appearance that had once defined her elegance. Her appearance had once been a symbol of flawless beauty, subtle allure, and a strong presence. However, the effects of the banned substances caused those graceful features to distort, leaving marks that were difficult to erase and damaging the appearance that had become her trademark. Cosmetic experts have noted that her current appearance reflects numerous efforts at correction, from surgeries to other aesthetic treatments aimed at restoring part of her former image. Despite undergoing several surgeries and treatments, the results have not fully met her expectations. The features on her face continue to be seriously impacted, and she faces the reality that not every effort can restore what was lost. Despite facing these immense challenges, she did not give up. Rather than living in regret, she chose to accept her current appearance and focus on rebuilding her confidence, reaffirming her personal strength. She became a symbol of resilience, teaching others that beauty lies not only in appearance, but in how we face challenges and setbacks in life. Multiple facelifts and filler injections may have been performed in a desperate attempt to fix the previous damage. Despite these efforts, the damage remains difficult to recover from. Priscilla's case garnered widespread media attention as a harsh warning about the dangers of entrusting one's face to unqualified practitioners. Her experience highlights both the physical and emotional toll cosmetic procedures can take, as well as the essential importance of seeking out reputable licensed professionals for such delicate work. Joan Van Ark, the actress famous for her role in Dallas, has undergone a transformation that continues to spark controversy. Over the years, her once soft, familiar features have become significantly sharper and more exaggerated, leading to speculation about the extent of her cosmetic procedures. Initially loved for her natural beauty, many began noticing noticeable changes as time passed. Medical experts believe Joan may have undergone several facelifts, nose surgeries, and dermal filler injections. These procedures have altered her face considerably, highlighting features that were once softer and more delicate. The results of these surgeries have drastically changed Joan's appearance, making her nearly unrecognizable compared to her peak television days. While some support her decision to change, many others argue that Joan may have overdone the cosmetic procedures, losing the natural charm that once defined her. She has become a prime example of the controversial cosmetic surgery stories in the entertainment industry, where appearance is often prioritized above all else. However, Joan has chosen not to hide her transformation, publicly acknowledging the changes and facing the criticism from the public, which has turned her story into a subject of debate for years. One of the most noticeable changes is her nose, which now appears narrower and more pinched, a common result of multiple rhinoplasty procedures. Added to the taut skin, her face looks unnaturally smooth, almost artificial, with some describing it as overdone. Cosmetic surgery is not just about altering one's appearance, but deeply intervening in the natural features of the face, sometimes leading to a result that feels less authentic and harder to recognize. These changes don't just disrupt the look, but also raise concerns about losing one's personal identity with each procedure. Joan's story serves as a powerful reminder of the risks involved in the pursuit of eternal youth and perfection. Repeated cosmetic procedures can gradually erase the natural personality of a person's face. In today's society, where perfection is often prioritized above all else, the pursuit of perfection through cosmetic surgery can lead to unforeseen consequences. Some people fail to realize that true beauty lies in natural features and that not too much needs to be changed. People like Joan, in their pursuit of public perfection, sometimes inadvertently lose the unique natural beauty they once had. We often hear that beauty lies in perfection, but few realize that sometimes unnecessary changes can harm the natural beauty of oneself. Excessive interventions can lead to imbalance, making a person no longer recognize themselves. Joan is a prime example of how seeking perfection can result in unexpected consequences. These changes not only affect appearance, but can also damage one's mental well-being and self-confidence. Her story reminds us that sometimes learning to love ourselves and accepting our flaws is the key to true freedom and real beauty. Meg Ryan, once dubbed America's sweetheart, perfectly embodied innocence and allure throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Her captivating performances in beloved romantic comedies like When Harry Met Sally and You've Got Mail made her the ultimate girl next door. She was adored for her warmth, wit, and natural beauty. But as Hollywood's standards of youth became more demanding, Meg, like many others, turned to cosmetic surgery to maintain her youthful appearance. However, the results left many fans stunned. The image of the radiant, friendly woman audiences once adored disappeared, replaced by a look that was completely different from her natural self. Her cheeks, noticeably fuller, appeared to have been enhanced with fillers or fat grafting, making her face look swollen, contrasting with her previously delicate bone structure. Her forehead looks unusually smooth, likely due to aggressive wrinkle treatments. These changes, possibly including a facelift, have subtly altered the balance of her face, making her eyes appear smaller and her expressions more stiff. While fans and critics mourn the loss of her iconic look, Meg chose to keep her decisions private, redirecting her focus to personal projects and family life. After years of working in the entertainment industry, where beauty is often considered an essential part of one's career, she decided to reinvent herself, seeking a quieter life that prioritized her career and family. Meg no longer wanted to live according to the appearance expectations that society and the industry had placed on her. Instead, she chose peace, balance, and personal freedom over chasing standards of beauty that are difficult to meet. Meg's story is a poignant reflection of the immense pressure to uphold Hollywood's beauty standards and a reminder that even those once praised for their natural beauty cannot escape the rigid ideals of this industry. Hollywood, with all its glamour and shine, is also a world full of strict requirements when it comes to appearance. Despite her natural beauty and talent, Meg still had to face the relentless demands for perfection that the entertainment industry often imposes. What do you think about these harsh expectations? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more inspiring stories and valuable lessons from the entertainment industry. Lara Flynn Boyle was once the epitome of classic Hollywood elegance. Famous for her role as Donna Hayward in Twin Peaks, she captivated audiences with her alluring features and refined beauty. Her career soared with highly acclaimed roles in both television and film, and her time in Hollywood cemented her reputation as one of the industry's most sophisticated talents. But over the years, her appearance has changed significantly, sparking speculation about her cosmetic surgery journey. The admiration for her artistic talent soon turned into fascination and at times criticism of her changing appearance. Recent photos show a noticeable difference in her face compared to the past. Observers have commented that her cheeks and lips are fuller, indicating she may have used fillers or fat grafting, while her once slim face now appears rounder and more balanced. This transformation, whether for better or worse, has drawn significant attention and sparked controversy. The focus has shifted from her acting legacy to her physical transformation, illustrating how Hollywood's obsession with appearance can sometimes overshadow true talent and artistry. Experts and fans also speculate that she may have undergone a nose job, Botox injections, facelifts, or eyebrow lifts procedures that contributed to a look far removed from her natural beauty. These obvious changes have shifted public discourse surrounding Boyle from her acting legacy to her physical makeover, highlighting how Hollywood's overwhelming focus on looks can eclipse genuine talent and artistry. While her talent remains, the sudden change in appearance has led to a public backlash, making her image and artistry the subject of controversy rather than praise for her acting skills. Tara Reid's illustrious career began with a breakout role in American Pie, where the charm, mischievousness, and bubbly energy of a girl-next-door character made her one of the most beloved actresses. With her youthful appearance and natural acting ability, Tara quickly won the hearts of audiences and became a familiar face on the big screen. She continued her success with other hit films like The Big Lebowski, solidifying her position as one of Hollywood's most recognized young stars. She was praised as a promising talent in the film industry with her ability to take on a wide range of roles from comedic to deeply emotional characters. However, Tara's career took a different turn when she decided to undergo cosmetic surgery, a choice that would alter her image in the public eye for years to come. The most infamous incident occurred in 2007, when a wardrobe malfunction revealed the uneven results of a botched breast augmentation. This moment went viral, and critics quickly shifted their focus from her work to her appearance. Instead of continuing to be praised for her acting talent, Tara became the subject of scrutiny and unwanted attention. In subsequent interviews, Tara admitted that she had undergone additional procedures, including liposuction, in an attempt to fix the previous mistakes. Unfortunately, these subsequent surgeries left Tara with noticeable scars, uneven skin texture, and stretch marks on her abdomen, far from the smooth, perfect results she had hoped for. Cosmetic surgery doesn't always produce the desired outcomes, and Tara had to face the reality that not every decision would turn out perfectly. Instead of achieving a natural and flawless appearance, she was confronted with the obvious signs of cosmetic intervention, which drastically altered her image in the public eye. This change was not only disappointing in terms of her look, but also served as a costly lesson about the risks that come with focusing too much on achieving perfection. Despite the scrutiny and setbacks, Tara remained resilient. She continued acting, regained her confidence, and maintained a loyal fan base that admired her persistence. Her experience serves as a reminder of the immense pressure to look perfect in Hollywood, where appearance is often prioritized above all else, and the strength required to move forward when those ideals become barriers. Tara not only teaches us that perfection isn't always the ultimate goal, but also demonstrates that in an industry that constantly demands reinvention, resilience and self-acceptance are the true keys to overcoming challenges. Courteney Cox became a household name in the 1990s with her role as Monica Geller on the hit television series Friends, captivating millions with her humor, relatability, and youthful beauty. Her performance played a key role in shaping one of the most iconic eras in television history. With Monica's smart, independent, and slightly quirky personality, Cox won the hearts of audiences worldwide, becoming one of the biggest stars of the 90s. The success of Friends helped her build a strong career in the entertainment industry, earning her a place as a cultural icon. She later continued her success with roles in Scream and Cougar Town, showcasing her versatility in both comedy and drama. As her career flourished, the public's focus on her appearance also grew. Becoming a famous television star, Courteney was admired not only for her acting talent, but also for her striking appearance and undeniable charm. However, as she became more famous, the expectations regarding her image increased, leading to attention not only for her performances, but also for her changing looks over the years. Courteney publicly admitted that she had tried several cosmetic procedures from dermal fillers to anti-aging treatments, hoping to maintain a youthful appearance under Hollywood's harsh spotlight. As a famous star, she constantly faced pressure to maintain a flawless image in front of the public and cameras. However, as she later acknowledged, the results sometimes went too far. Her fuller cheeks and plump lips occasionally made her look too polished, losing the natural beauty she once had, with fans focusing more on the alterations than her original look. These changes not only altered her appearance but also impacted the image she had built in the eyes of her fans. Realizing this, Courteney chose to dissolve the fillers and gradually return to a more authentic version of herself. She decided not to continue chasing unattainable beauty standards and embraced a more natural look that was true to herself. Although there are still some traces of her previous changes, her honesty about her journey has earned respect and empathy from the public. Courteney's story reflects the immense beauty pressure in Hollywood, where appearance is often prioritized, but it also teaches a valuable lesson about self-acceptance. She proves that true elegance lies in confidence and self-love, not in perfection or unrealistic standards. Lil' Kim, born Kimberly Denise Jones, was a revolutionary figure in the hip-hop scene of the 1990s. With her songwriting talent and bold personality, she established her place in an industry that was largely male-dominated. Lil' Kim wasn't just an artist, she was also a bold fashion icon, always reinventing herself with each stage of her career. She wasn't afraid to experiment with daring styles and rebellious expressions, creating a unique impact that few could replicate. Lil' Kim created a space where women weren't just heard, but celebrated for their talent and independence. Lil' Kim didn't just write music. She redefined strength, femininity, and expression for an entire generation. Through her powerful rap lyrics, empowering messages, and ever-evolving image, she became a role model for women both in music and in society. Lil' Kim wasn't afraid to break conventional norms and continuously asserted that women could dominate the game, conquer challenges, and express themselves boldly and confidently. She paved the way for many female artists who followed and remains one of the most influential icons in hip-hop. She brought a fresh wind to the industry, where many women had to struggle to gain recognition and a place just like Lil' Kim did. Her career is not just marked by impressive musical achievements, but also by her representation of strong and confident women who aren't afraid to break societal norms. She was a trailblazer, addressing bold topics in her music and being outspoken on social issues, paving the way for many female artists to follow. Lil' Kim created a space where women weren't just heard but celebrated for their talent and independence. However, over time, the public couldn't help but notice the noticeable changes in her appearance. The soft, natural features that once highlighted her face now seemed sharper and more defined, sparking rumors about excessive cosmetic surgery. Lil' Kim openly shared the struggles she faced in reclaiming her image during the early days of her career, explaining that insecurity and the scrutinizing gazes of others might have influenced her decision to alter her looks. From her nose to her cheeks and lips, her features bore the marks of significant plastic surgery. While some praised her for confidently transforming herself and challenging beauty standards, others expressed regret. Despite the public's mixed reactions, Lil' Kim's cultural influence remains undeniable. Her pioneering artistry, bold fashion choices, and unwavering confidence continue to inspire countless women in music and beyond, proving that her impact extends far beyond her appearance. Anjelica Huston comes from Hollywood's upper echelon, the daughter of legendary director John Huston and model Enrica Soma. With her prestigious background, she quickly conquered the entertainment industry and cemented her place. Anjelica rose to prominence in the 1980s, widely recognized for her striking beauty, elegance, and captivating screen presence. Her career began with impressive roles, and she soon became one of Hollywood's most prominent actresses. Her Oscar-winning performance in Prizzi's Honor solidified her status in Hollywood's elite, paving the way for a promising and successful career. However, it was her iconic role as Morticia Addams in The Addams Family that truly made Anjelica Huston a cultural legend, admired for her wit, grace, and timeless charm. She completely dominated the screen and established a unique, irreplaceable image in the hearts of audiences. Yet in recent years, her appearance has sparked many mixed reactions. Although she has spent many years in the entertainment industry, changes in her appearance have intrigued some and sparked debate over cosmetic procedures and natural aging. Her story reflects the intense pressures that major stars face in the entertainment industry, particularly when it comes to the expectations surrounding their appearance. Fans remember her for her naturally sharp features, and they were stunned by the subtle changes, smoother skin, sharper facial contours, and a more youthful appearance, leading to speculation about possible cosmetic surgeries. These changes inevitably piqued the curiosity of both fans and the public, wondering what interventions might have been performed. Although Anjelica has never officially confirmed any surgeries, her increasingly changing appearance highlights a harsh reality in the entertainment industry: the relentless pressure to maintain beauty and youthfulness. These transformations have attracted attention not only from fans, but also from critics. Despite the public controversy, she remains recognized for her exceptional talent and is a respected figure in the entertainment industry. Anjelica Huston has proven that artistry can transcend physical changes, because in the end, what audiences remember is her acting ability and the irreplaceable contributions she has made to cinema. Her story is not only about changing looks, but about the strength and resilience needed to maintain her position as an artist, despite the unrelenting pressures from society. Angelica has shown that true talent is not limited by external standards or the passage of time. Donatella Versace did not merely inherit a fashion empire, she also carried the immense responsibility of honoring the legendary legacy left by her brother Gianni Versace. After the shocking assassination of Gianni in 1997, Donatella assumed control of the brand, becoming its creative leader and most prominent face. During the 1990s, she was admired for her signature platinum hair, impeccable fashion sense, and bold, confident beauty that reflected her personal creative touch in every design. Wherever she went, cameras followed, capturing the essence of Italian luxury and establishing Donatella as a global icon of style and fashion elegance. However, fame, the grief of losing her brother, and the relentless pressure to maintain perfection in an industry obsessed with youth deeply affected her. This pressure led Donatella to pursue cosmetic procedures to cope with the intense scrutiny from the public and media. The effort to sustain a flawless image became both a mental and physical burden, transforming her from a vibrant fashion icon into a complex figure where creativity, personal pain, and professional passion intertwined. In this way, Donatella stands not only as a successor to a legendary legacy, but also as a living testament to how a woman navigates loss pressure and the unforgiving standards of the world's top fashion industry. Over the years, Donatella Versace experimented with numerous beauty procedures, from cosmetic surgery and fillers to Botox and various skin-tightening techniques, gradually reshaping the contours of her face. Her lips became fuller, her cheekbones sharper, and her skin nearly porcelain-like, enhancing the elegance and power she embodies. Yet these changes brought not only confidence, but also intense public and media scrutiny. Fashion critics and tabloids frequently claimed she had gone too far, and rumors about Donatella's supposed addiction to cosmetic procedures began following her, highlighting the immense pressure she faced as the leader of a world-renowned fashion brand. Although her appearance has evolved over the years, every wrinkle and contour reflects not just a pursuit of beauty, but also the price one pays to survive and shine in an industry obsessed with perfection. Donatella's image ultimately remains a symbol of strength, perseverance, and the ability to stand firm under constant pressure. She proves that in the dazzling yet demanding world of fashion, true allure comes not from absolute perfection, but from confidence, life experience, and the capacity to transform challenges, hardships, and time itself into a unique and enduring personal style. Heidi Montag, the star of The Hills, the queen of reality TV shows and the woman who became the center of attention for her decision to undergo 10 cosmetic surgeries in one day. Yes, you read that right. 10 surgeries in a single day. At just 23 years old, Heidi decided to trade her girl next door look for a transformation that could be compared more to a science fiction movie than a typical reality TV makeover. She underwent a series of surgeries including eyebrow lifts, rhinoplasty, chin reduction, and breast augmentation, a complete makeover with breasts so large they could even function as flotation devices. While many in the entertainment industry and the media criticized her actions as a sign of a lack of self-acceptance, Heidi saw it as a form of freedom, a way to assert herself in a highly competitive world. However, this transformation didn't come without consequences. Her makeover was nothing short of extreme, and what was initially seen as a complete transformation quickly became a cautionary tale. Fans were shocked, critics were ruthless, and suddenly Heidi was no longer famous for her antics on reality TV. She became the poster child for cosmetic surgery gone too far. The media labeled her a plastic doll, and the once rising star became a reminder of Hollywood's unattainable beauty standards. Years later, Heidi admitted her regret. "If I could go back, I wouldn't do it." She acknowledged that the emotional and psychological toll was far greater than she ever anticipated. The loneliness, anxiety, and exhausting pressure to maintain an image that no longer resembled her. Today, she has stepped away from the spotlight, focusing on family and personal growth, but her story remains a stern warning in an industry obsessed with perfection. What do you think about the changes and regrets of these stars? Do you agree with what they've gone through? Leave a 1 if you agree, or a 0 if you have a different perspective. Don't forget to hit like if you find this story meaningful, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the exciting videos to come.